From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. I'm D-Ray Knight, and this is what's going on. Here's the latest on the war in Ukraine. The battle for Ukraine's cities is thundering across its suburbs, with the Ukrainian military blocking Russian forces from a key highway and the invaders increasing air raids that have caused uncounted deaths and destruction. The UN said Tuesday that more than 3.5 million people have fled Ukraine since the invasion. Ukraine's army said early on Tuesday that it had forced Russian troops out of a strategically important Kyiv suburb. However, Russian forces have been able to partially take 3 northwest suburbs of the capital. The Russian military says it will continue using the state-of-the-art hypersonic Kinzhal missiles to hit key targets. Russia and Ukraine are talking, but without much progress. In news closer to home, law enforcement from both Pennington and Meade County responded to a call of shots fired related to a stolen vehicle incident Sunday afternoon. Meade County Sheriff Ron Merwin says it all started when a Rapid City resident reported their vehicle stolen and was trying to locate it with a friend. The pair located the missing vehicle on Elkvale Road and tried to make contact with the driver, but they say the driver continued driving towards them. Fearing being run over, the friend of the owner fired multiple rounds at the vehicle. Rapid City police located the vehicle at a truck stop off Deadwood Avenue. Merwin says it appears authorities are citing self-defense in the shooting, and Rapid City police are handling the stolen vehicle case. Governor Noem has signed a bill banning divisive university race training. Amy Rose has more.
South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem has signed a bill she's promoted as a rejection of so-called critical race theory, even though the legislation is limited in scope. The law bans the state's public universities from using training and orientation material that compels people to feel discomfort based on their race. And the bill passed the Senate earlier this month, and Noem has repeatedly criticized critical race theory, which is an academic framework that centers on the idea that racism is systemic in the nation's institutions. The initiative signed Monday does not prohibit professors in higher education from teaching such concepts in academic instruction. It was one of a dozen education bills signed by Noem on Monday, and she has inked 192 bills total into law and vetoed one this session.
Fire crews in the Wasta area battled dry conditions and high winds to knock down a fire believed to have started in some hay bales. Fire officials say some observant neighbors noticed smoke coming from some bales on ranch land near Wasta Monday afternoon. Fire departments from Wasta, New Underwood, Wall, Box Elder, and Ellsworth Air Force Base all responded to the blaze and kept the fire to less than an acre of surrounding land around the burning hay piles. In national and international news, Ukraine's natural resources minister says wildfires have been extinguished in the area of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, which is under the control of Russian forces. The fires have raised concerns about the possible release of radiation from the plant, where a 1986 explosion and fire sent radioactive emissions across large parts of Europe. But Natural Resources Minister Ruslan Strelets said on Tuesday that the radiation levels in the area are within the norms. Ukrainian officials had earlier accused Russian forces of deliberately setting the fires or causing them with artillery shelling. Severe weather rips through Texas and Oklahoma. Chrissy Davies has more.
Officials say multiple tornadoes ripped through parts of Texas and Oklahoma, causing injuries and widespread damage. The storm system is poised to move into Louisiana and Mississippi on Tuesday, and forecasters say more tornadoes were expected. Several tornadoes were reported Monday in Texas along the Interstate 35 corridor, particularly in the Austin suburbs of Round Rock and Elgin. The storm system also spawned tornadoes in an area northwest of Dallas-Fort Worth and in the southern Oklahoma town of Kingston. At least 4 people were injured Monday in Texas. By Tuesday morning, the system was bringing heavy rainfall and thunderstorms to parts of Texas and Arkansas. Later Tuesday, tornadoes are predicted in Louisiana and southern Mississippi.
Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson will face senators' questions for the first time as Democrats push to quickly confirm her as the only black female justice in the court's history. Jackson listened to more than 4 hours of senators' opening statements on Monday as the Judiciary Committee hearings on her nomination got underway. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Cloudy and windy again today with a high of 48, low tonight 29. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight with Amy Rose and Chrissy Davies. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D-Ray Knight. Have a great day.